I just wanted to make a video, guys, real quick. We'll see how long it goes. I'm in a really rough wave. Having the pins and needles all over me, and you know, it's not just pins and it's just all kinds of, you know, crazy body sensations. It's really bad right now, so we'll see how I do. But I just wanted to make a video real quick. Oh yeah, somebody asked me why I don't go on camera. The reason I don't go on camera is I don't look good at all right now. I'm not able to take care of myself at all the way I want to. I basically can't do much of anything. And, you know, I've gained a lot of weight because I can't exercise. I can't do anything. I mean, I cannot do anything much at all. You know, that's why I don't go on camera. So I can't even shave my face properly because of how it affects my body. My nervous system is so sensitive. So I look a lot of times very scraggly. So if you want to know, that's why somebody asked me why I don't go on camera. But I just wanted to make a video on my last video that I made. I just wanted to thank everybody for the positive comments. It's the first video I've made since I can remember. It's got to be a years actually, where all the comments were positive. It was just people wishing me luck. One guy put on the comment section, you know, this is why men drink themselves to death. Stay strong, dude. I appreciate that, man. It is true, and I can't even drink. If I drank, it would kill me. And it wouldn't. And here's the sad thing: it wouldn't kill you. It would just torture you to death. And like I said, it wouldn't even be to death. You'd have to kill yourself because I would just be tortured. That's how horrible this stuff is, man. It doesn't kill you. It just tortures you. It'd be like me just poking you with a needle every day and you couldn't stop it, right? It ain't gonna kill you, but it would drive you insane. You'd want to kill yourself if you couldn't stop it. And that's what this is like. And I'm really bad right now. I'm probably just gonna try to go to bed and just go to sleep. But like I said, I wanted to thank everybody for the kind comments. I mean, guys, you just don't understand. Now, that's why I've asked about black pill prescriptions, too. When you have nobody you can go to with the suffering that I'm going through, I have nobody. If I talk with my mom, I get yelled and screamed at. You know, whenever I'm at a breaking point, because this stuff will get you to that point. You're suffering. You can't stop it. And everything in the world is going wrong. I mean, I'm losing teeth. My hair came out because of it and never came back. I've gained weight. It's hard for me to lose weight even if I try. Pains all the time. Sleeping problems. It's hard for me to sleep at night because I wake up sometimes during the night and the panic attacks are so bad because it jacks up your cortisol and your nervous system's just fucked up. And you'll be in a panic attack for a couple of hours when you wake up. It's horrible, man. And then some nights I'm just in a panic. Last night I was actually pretty good, believe it or not. But a lot of times, you know, I'm just in a panic. And it's rough stuff, man. This stuff will really torture the hell out of you. And just having a place to come and just people offering condolences, people offering encouragement, I just appreciate. I mean, there's nothing you guys can do. I know that. I'm not asking for a solution. If anybody has one, I'd sure appreciate what it was. But just encouraging words help me. Because, guys, it's all I got. Like I said, I talk with my mom. If I ever get real, just like I did the other night when I was just at my breaking point, when the tooth came out, I just lost it, you know. And, you know, tried to wake her up and talk to her. I got cussed out. You know, I'm a horrible son. I'm this and that. You know, they don't know. They don't know how bad this is. My family thinks I'm the horrible one. I'm a rotten person. When I know damn well if they were going through this, they would lose their minds. And many of them, their marriages would end. They would kill themselves. Or they'd probably just go back on pills all the time. Which I'm never going to do. If I die and I have to kill myself, I'll kill myself. Because I'll never go back on drugs ever again. Ever. And I would never give them the satisfaction of taking their poison. Which I couldn't anyway, because I mean, eventually you're going to have to get off of it because it's going to quit working on you. And yeah, it's just a ridiculous, horrible nightmare. And it's 12 years now for me, guys. You know, I'm not going to go through my story. I don't feel like it. I'm just suffering so much, I just don't want to talk. And but I just wanted to, thank you for the kind words. And it's like, I don't expect anybody to help me, and that's okay. Like I said, you don't have the answer. There isn't one. There isn't one. I don't even know the answer, much less you guys. And I just had to give up on everybody. I gave up on my family helping me. They can't help, but they didn't try. I gave up on them. I gave up on any friends that I have. They basically, I don't apologize to anybody anymore because how would they be going through all this hell? I even had to give up on God. I just gave up. It's like, what am I supposed to do, man? I'm like Dan. He's another guy online that's suffering like me. He's going on 7 years, I think. And I'm with him. I think I've suffered long enough. What I did wasn't that bad, just like me. I was a good guy my whole life, man. I tried to be. I wasn't perfect. But I tried to be good. I was nice to people. And what did God do for me? Nothing. He just punished me for it. And just beat me down to a pulp. And, gave me autism most of my life, which is why I ended up on these stupid pills to begin with. If I'd ever had any help from this country, this rotten-ass nation that doesn't help anybody that's mentally ill. Man, if you have any kind of problem, man, you can just go, hell, I just fucking jump off a bridge. Man, I shouldn't say that. I don't know what else you do. Nobody helps you. Nobody, really talks with you. You can't afford good therapy. That's expensive. And, and you get wrongfully diagnosed. Hell, I did half my life. That's why I had the problems I had. I never knew what was wrong. If I'd known what was wrong, I could have studied about what was wrong with me, kind of learned to work with it, which is what I do now with the autism and, of course, the benzo, stuff. I know there's not a lot I can do, but I know how to work with it now more than I used to. When it first happened, hell, I didn't know what to do. I thought I was dying, literally. I thought I had cancer or something. And, hell, I didn't know. But that's just what this stuff does, man. It just wrecks your body. And it's just so ridiculous. And like I said, I'm like Dan. I've suffered enough. And I'm tired. I don't feel like this anymore. And like I said, I've gotten all these incel idiots off my chest. That was just a gigantic mistake. I was in a window at the time, and I think that's why I started doing those videos, because I was doing a lot better at that time. I went into a long window, which was odd. But, it kind of fooled me, thinking I was getting well. Of course, I wasn't at all. And, I don't care anything about any of that stuff. Or even somebody put a comment on there about, just everybody's wanting to kill himself. Dude, if my only problem was I didn't have a woman, sure, that wouldn't be perfect, but my God, I'd be in cloud 9 compared to what I'm going through. Good God. It'd be nice to have somebody that cares about you. He has that. The guy Dan online, he always has a girlfriend because he's kind of a Chad. I'm not going to go into a lot of that, but he's kind of that kind of thing, and he's always able to get a woman. Of course, I can't. There ain't no way I can be in a relationship, for goodness sake. Ain't no woman going to do this. Hell, people don't care enough about you when you're normal. Are they going to listen about this? No, of course not. And so I don't even try. There's no point. It would end just as soon as it began. And it's just ridiculous. But I just had to give up on everybody. Nobody cares. And I have to just deal with it on my own. Like I said, I appreciate the kind words. It was the first time I've had that in forever, with all the, forever. With all the incels now off the channel, which is so good. I don't know if I got all of them off, but I try to keep them off. And I delete as many of them. If many of them mention much about women on there, or are you a Chad and all, I just delete it. I'm so done with it now. And all I want to be is well from this, which I don't guess is ever going to happen. Maybe it will, but it's a long way down the road. And, and I know he was talking about, and once again, I was going to say this is why I appreciate your comments and why they mean so much, even if they're just, good luck, and, because, like I said, you don't have the answers. He was talking about, I've got a good support system now. I don't. I never did. My family never helped me. That was why I came to the online world. Because, I had no support from family or friends, what few friends I had. Of course, I don't have them now. And then I got online, and I thought, if I put videos of my suffering, maybe I could make a difference. Maybe, I would not suffer in vain, as we say. And boy, did I learn that wasn't going to happen. Oh, how dare you treat your family this way. It's like, man. And then I got the cops called on me by family that saw the videos. And, I didn't know what was going on with you, so I just called the cops. Oh, gee, you didn't think of picking up the phone and just talking to me and saying how I was? No, you didn't give a shit about that. Now let's just call the cops and give him a criminal record in the midst of his suffering. The person that did that, you can go straight to hell, because you don't even know what I was going through during that time. And that's what you did, and I hope you hear the video, because I was suffering during that time. I was in the midst of a pure hell at that time. I wanted to die during those days. I was suffering so bad. I just wanted it to end because I was tired of suffering. And you call the cops on me? Fuck you. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a rant. It just, when all that was going on, it just burned me up. Let's calm down a little bit. Yeah, but like I said, I appreciate it, guys. The kind words mean a lot. I don't want no more incel garbage on there. And I wish, like I said, I noticed somebody puts my videos online, and I know it's an incel idiot. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Screw him too. I don't care. I just know there's nothing I could do. I'd get the whole thing deleted, because that's not what my channel's about. It never should have been. That was such a mistake I made. But I make mistakes. I learn from them. Thinking that people care, that was a mistake. Thinking I could make a difference on here, that was a mistake. But I always learn from my mistakes, and I don't make them again. And the only reason I ever talked about the women, and this is to the people that care, the incels, you can literally go set yourself on fire. I have no respect for you at all. But, and like one of them put in the comment section, oh, please talk about it again. We really care. Why don't you go fuck yourself? You don't give a damn. So don't give me your stupid shit. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought them into this. This rotten country, this rotten world makes me sick. But it's it just helps to get good, kind words. I lost my train of thought there for a second. There was a book written, and I may make a separate video about this. I'm wanting to order the book. I can't find the one I have, so I may have to order one off Amazon, which is going to be expensive, because it's one of those books that there's not a lot of them left, But it's a book about a pro wrestler that I like that murdered his wife and family. He used to be my favorite wrestler for that crime. And the biographer that wrote the book about him was talking about, people were asking, why did he do it? Was it steroids? Did he have brain damage? They studied that and found out he had a lot of brain damage. And I thought the book was really good by the guy that wrote it. He said it was almost like the whole pro wrestling industry killed him. Just, he was a decent human being when he got into it. Matter of fact, everybody talked about him being a very nice and, easygoing person and kind of a family man. But it just wrecked him. It destroyed his life. Through all the wrestlers dying, the cruel treatment that pro wrestlers put on each other, the grueling schedule. It's like that life just beat all that goodness out of him and almost made him basically at the end kind of a psychopath. And it's like that's what's happened in my life. Oh, sure, I'm not in pro wrestling, but my life's that way. I was a really easygoing, sweet kid. Most people that knew me when I was younger would have liked me. I don't know. Men are so horrible. They're devoid of compassion, love, or kindness. But a lot of people, I remember, told me, how nice I was, that I was always friendly and easy. And I was a happy-go-lucky kid, even though my life sucked. Wasn't it good? Wasn't, compared to now, it was good. But I mean, back then, it wasn't that great. But I always just kind of dealt with everything. But my life just got worse and worse over time. And, it's just, and just like in that book about the pro wrestler, he was talking about how he could have got out of pro wrestling. He always had a chance to get out. But there's things you can do. You can either get out of that business, you can either stay in and just conform and become a jerk, or you can fight it, and it's almost like it slowly just corrodes your soul, And that's kind of like what's happening in my life. I can't get out of my life. This ain't, pro wrestling. I can't just get out. I'm stuck. And it's like this life's just eating away at me. The horribleness of people. The suffering of the benzo withdrawal and because of the horrible drug companies and this horrible medical industry. They're just rotten people, Evil, soulless, hell-bound people. And I have no qualms about saying that. If there is a hell, they will be there. They'll be the first one. They'll fire them into the pit. They'll throw them in that lake of fire. And I have no qualms about saying that. I don't feel bad about saying that. I have no sympathy for these people whatsoever. Because they haven't just hurt me. They've hurt a lot of people. A lot of people have suffered like me. A lot of people are dead because of them. They're just evil, soulless people. I mean, the drug companies, the psychiatric industry, hell, the medical industry in some ways as a whole. Things like that will beat you down. The heartlessness of men. They teach, it's unmanly to have compassion and care for people. My gosh, I'm not asking them to walk up and French kiss me on the lips. I'm asking them just to be kind and good people. But that can't happen. Can't be that as a man. I gotta be some macho douchebag. Because that's manly. Go straight to hell. Things like that will beat you down when you're a man. Women and the way they can be. The desiring men like that and not caring about good and decent men. I don't want to be in relationships with them, and their constant hypergamy and the seeking of all. It just beats you down as a man. All of this. And I've been through more than my fair share. Women, men, benzo withdrawal, autism, which I also think was caused by the medical community. I've never gone into that, but I think a shot was given to my mother when she was pregnant with me, which is exactly what caused my problems. And if that's true, I hope whoever gave that shot, and I hope whoever invented that is in the gates of hell right now, unless they're still alive. Ugh, so pathetic. Because it turned out they knew the drug was dangerous. Gave it to people anyway. Oh yeah, it's safe. Sure. 50% chance you could have damage. Oh yeah. Guess you win some, you lose some. Can't make it omelet without breaking some eggs. Yeah, sure. And it's just things like this. God, it just beats you down as a man. And it's like I'm just being driven to madness. And I've gone from this nice, sweet kid to just being so beat down. It was like Jordan Peterson said in his video, most all mental illnesses, most origins of all mental illnesses, not every one of them, but most of them are just people that either through their own causes or like me, just hell happened to them, that their lives just got so overwhelming and so complicated that they'd rather be dead. Not because they're just suicidal people and they just want to give up on life It's because they just can't fix it anymore. They can't get a handle on things, and the suffering's just too much. They can't stop it. And, just things like that. And like he said, the thing is, people will judge people like, I just can't believe he's living like that, or she is, but especially men. Knowing damn well if their life got too out of control, they'd lose it too. Everybody's got their breaking point. Everybody does. Some less than, some more than others, but everybody's got one. To where you're just going to say, hell with this, I'm out of here. This is just too much. Right or wrong, you all have a breaking point. But people don't look at life like that. You're just a big piece of crap. And it's like, I'm not defending suicide. I'm not saying everybody should do it. But I don't judge people as harshly anymore like I used to. Because of all that I've been through. And mine is not because I just give up on life. I wouldn't commit suicide just because I don't have a woman. That wouldn't be what would cause it. I wouldn't give up on, commit suicide just because I'm poor. That wouldn't be it. But when you have that, and then you have benzo withdrawal, and you're just suffering all the time. I mean, it's just, you can't take medicine for it. You can't do anything for it. Nothing helps. Nobody helps you. Nobody believes you. Everybody treats you like shit. Yeah, eventually you just go, hell with this. I just want out of here, man. I've done lost everything. I can't put this back together. The drug wrecked it. There's no coming back from this. I could win $1 million tomorrow. It's not going to change anything. Not most of that. At least I'd be financially secure, but that'd be it. I mean, that'd be good. Hell, I'd take it. By the way, anybody got $1 million laying around? Send it to my GoFundMe that I'm going to start. Well, guys, I guess that's about all I need to say. I rambled way too long. I didn't mean for this video to be long. I don't like doing that to y'all, because I don't like making long videos. You got time, you got things you need to do, instead of sitting here listening to my life. If my life was the opposite and y'all were here, I would probably care, but I probably wouldn't sit here and watch long videos. I'll be honest. So, like I said, guys, I appreciate the kind comments, and appreciate everything you did, and please keep them coming if I make videos like this and more of them, because I need it. It's bad. Things are real bad. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have a good one.